What's up, Josh?
What's up? What's up, Josh? it's been a while. Like, we've talked about doing this for like such a long time. Two Joshes coming together, yapping, and thinking that the world wants to listen to our opinions.
I think this is more for ourselves than anyone, right? This is probably it. It's like I have these. I always have these ideas that I I just need somebody to talk to.
All right.
I need to just go out to the world, and then hopefully maybe some of these ideas are interesting enough. Then I can turn them into maybe LinkedIn posts.
Take this whole transcript and tell your AI to like make this into a viral hook. Make no mistakes.
Exactly. Make no mistakes. Make me $1 million. No mistakes.
1 million views.
1 million views. Man. So, okay, we got 5 ideas.
All right.
What do you want to start with first? Pick one.
Let's go to the first one.
Left one? Okay.
Yeah.
Proximity is power. All right, this is an interesting idea.
Sounds like a tattooable quote.
That's a good tattoo. I don't think it'll be something we'll be proud of, but it's a tattoo. Okay, so this is an idea that I came to know of this the guy behind Kuchester. Kuchester is this media company that is based out of Singapore. They go around interviewing founders, asking them, what do you do for a living? And it's like a really interesting business founder content. And they've also branched out into like different media kind of angles and groups. They've got a property one, a cars channel, and a business specific channel. So it's pretty interesting. And the guy's super young. He's not gonna dox him, but he's very young, in his early 20s.
No,
like early mid-20s.
Really?
Super young.
Damn.
And he's a very interesting guy because he rents this very nice multi-story terrace house thing, and he has his office there. So his team would come into his office, his house, and work together. Right. And I've always personally been jealous of that because I run a remote company, right? All of my businesses are remote, fully remote, since day one. And that's just been the way that we operated and scaled and served us well during COVID. But now I'm seeing the value of being in person. And I'm a little bit jealous, not gonna lie. Because every now and then, this guy would call up his friends, and he would call me up and say, hey bro, what are you up to tomorrow? I'm having a bunch of entrepreneurs over. Back then it was for a cold plunge. So he's got this cold plunge thing set up at home. Like, come over for a weekend of cold plunge. I want you to meet these guys. I was like, yeah, heck yeah. And recently it's AI. So he's really deep into AI now. And he's trying to learn and absorb as much as he can about AI and how to implement that for his business. So he's setting up agents. He's building his second brain. He's doing all the cool stuff that we talk about, right? But he's doing it for his business. And the way that he's approaching that is he's just gathering all the people that's in the same journey, the same boat as he is, to his place and doing like a masterminding thing. He's not calling it a mastermind, but I think it is. I think he's just it's just a genius in doing so. That's just such a strength, like such a cool thing to be able to just bring people you want to learn from and meet into your home and say, hey, come hang out with me. I'll feed you. I'll give you drinks. Teach me everything you know. And also, I will teach you everything I know.
Yeah.
And dude, the guy's super humble as well. I think he's learning from everyone that he can.
Right.
And growing very fast.
I think that's incredible. I first heard this from Tony Robbins. I think Tony Robbins was kind of the first person that popularized this thing.
Oh yeah.
Where in one of his like type of seminars, you know,
nice.
And he was talking about like proximity is power, and I think back then I didn't really understand it. But there was there were a few key moments in my life that I realized that the theory of like proximity is power came to fruition. So one of it was I entered into polytechnic, right? And I wanted to join dance. It was my first time wanting to learn how to dance as like learning hip hop, right? Because I thought that was where the cool kids are. So, but then I went for the audition and I failed. I failed the audition because obviously like all my limbs are stiff, right? Yeah, and they said that they were gonna have like a second round of audition 6 months later. And if you get good enough, you can join the team again. And the beauty of it is, a few of us that all failed together, we started to hang out together, and every day we would dance together. And of course, like we learn on our own, and then we get together, and then we try and practice together. But the whole bunch of us got in together, right? And I think that was powerful, because the flip side was a bunch of people that were trying to train on their own, also beginners. None of them got in. Right, so when you start to think about it, like there was a compounding knowledge of like how to get good in a group, right? Because maybe I have a certain style that I like, or a certain dancer that I follow, and I try to mimic that. And another person will have their own, right? And when you get together, you just learn stuff a lot faster. To compress it to a point where it's the highest accelerated learning that you can have. And if you think about it, like it makes entire sense, right? Like if you want to get good at poker, you can stay at home and watch Daniel Negreanu play 16 hours, or you can live in a house where everybody is playing poker.
Yeah, that's
right?
true.
You eat, live, breathe poker, right? Like you learn so much faster about what are the right type of decisions to make. How do you think about risk, and you kind of have that discussion, and one of the big things that happened to me, which I felt that during the time that I was building ErgoTune, we were a little bit too late. We hang out around ourselves, because I always believe like, oh, everything can be learned online, which is true. Like everything can be learned online, whatever that you want. There's some guru that is teaching it, or you can pay some mentor to get it. So we kind of stuck to ourselves. But there was a day where I got invited to like a get together with the Prism founder. So there are a few people, and Prism is doing like 9 figures, right? He's a very successful person, and we were just hanging out, and he was a very quiet, reserved guy, and we were eating McDonald's, and he was like, "Actually, why are you not in IT show?" Then I was like, yeah, because I'm an e-com thing, right? Like I click buttons, I increase my ad spend, and like money just rolls in, right? I don't want to do the offline stuff. Like what's a banner and like phone bots, and like I need to hire people to learn how to sell face to face. Like that sounds horrible. And he was like, I think you should be that was it. That was all I needed, bro. That was all I needed. And the next IT show was like in a month. Right, it was in a month. I couldn't get a booth, and you can imagine if back then I had like a team of 30 people. You can imagine when I told the 30 people that like, okay, we're gonna enter IT show
in a month's time.
All 27 of them were saying, no, this is a horrible idea. You are dumb. Like we are not gonna do this, right? But me being a very good person that knows how to persuade people, I managed to convince all of them to burn their weekends together with me to try this out. So we got a shitty ass booth at the back, right? It was all the way at the back, with very small booth that like I fit 2 tables and 4 chairs and we are done, right? So we just wanted to see, okay, we'll just test this out, right? That weekend, we net not revenue, we net $100,000
in a weekend.
In a weekend,
Whoa,
bro! I was like, bro, if only I had a bunch of people that told me to do this like 6 IT shows earlier, I could be $1 million richer.
Yeah.
No, like for real, like it was freaking insane. Like that didn't even cross my mind, because I think the learnings back then was, a lot of it was digital sales, right? You're trying to sell people online, but there are when you go to an event like this, people are willing to spend already. They want to touch and feel the products, and they can go there and compare everything around there. I think we had a lot of pent up demand in the middle to bottom funnel, and when we were there, it was exactly where they needed us to be.
Yeah.
Right. So like that learning,
Yeah.
I couldn't get anywhere else. I would have never risked like $10,000 for a booth. Right? Like it sounds crazy stupid to me. I'll be like, bro, I'm just gonna spend 10K on Meta.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Like,
exactly.
yeah, you'll never take this type of place, right? So I really like now I really think like the whole proximity thing it's more important than I realized.
People should be at Ecom North.
Yeah, Ecom North, bro. Yeah, no, it's true. I think when you go to Ecom North, the goal is not just to like meet people and just touch and go, right? The goal is you kind of meet people and like have a follow up, build a small community around, like sub communities around all these people.
100%.
Right? Like, hey, I met like 5 of these cool people. You guys wanna like hang out and just like work together a day? You're gonna learn so much stuff just from there. And where are you gonna find like hundreds of ecom people all gather at one place? You're never gonna find that anywhere else.
That's why I love events, man. Like the best insights that I got from building my business, and this was like many years ago, like 2018, 2019, and also what eventually led to being able to speak on stage and finding opportunities to grow broader and go overseas and speak at overseas stages, all came from just attending events.
Yeah.
Many of them were events that I paid for to be in the room, like a lot of money, probably way more money than we should have paid at the time, like thousands of dollars per ticket, kind of thing. Damn. And we were like just starting out, man. We were just starting out, and it was the exact same idea of, oh man, if we don't know, we don't know anything that we're supposed to do, we should get in front of people who know what they're doing, who are like 5 steps ahead of us, and just shake hands and try to learn from them. I'm glad that was an advice that we took to heart very, very early on. Man,
1000%. Like I think there is one where you learn from people that are 5 steps ahead of you, and there are those that they are all just on the same level as you, right? You're all just starting out, or you are mid-tier, you're 7 figures altogether, you're all trying to get to 8 figures. Like the challenges and the learnings that you're gonna have from that same level of people is gonna be accelerated. But I think for that, you wanna figure out a way where you can manufacture that proximity. Figure out a way where you don't need to wait for an event. Be the person that is inviting people to your home. Right? Be the person that is like pulling everybody together. And I honestly think it's not a very difficult thing to do. I think most of us crave that. We just are too lazy to plan for it.
Here's a good resource. I did this thing called a 2-hour cocktail party once.
Oh, damn, really?
Nick Gray's 2-hour based on Nick Gray's 2-hour cocktail party book. I did it to a T, man, with the name tags and the icebreakers, the harmonica. I did it all. It was great, man. I had but the only thing was that I ended up having too many people.
Right.
And my home is like, kind of small.
Right.
If I were to do it again, it would be like 15 people max. We had 20 at a time.
Yeah, but more importantly, I'm not invited lah. So like that's probably let's talk about that for a while, right? Like
15 people. That's why.
You mean I don't make your top 15?
Hey, wait, hold on. Let's
talk about this for a
you see that's the whole point of hosting these 2-hour cocktail parties, is so that you go outside of your network to people that you don't usually get to, as an excuse to say, hey, let's hang. Like people I find interesting.
So that's true. Yeah.
At the time, I had really interesting people from. I have a friend who works in energy, like natural gas and oil, and I had the founder of CNA.
Oh shit! Really? Wait.
Channel News Asia.
CNA is a private company.
No lah, the entrepreneur that founded the project
oh
from
wow.
within.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Pretty interesting. So it's like a very wide spectrum of like people, right? And there's
Right.
also like influencers that I
Yeah.
got to know with like friends,
Right.
and just seeing that group dynamic kind of play itself out. It's interesting. I think that's a great excuse to get close to people that you kind of know that you're not close with, and
Yeah.
that's like step one, I think.
Yeah. Like a low commitment. It's only 2 hours.
Yeah, exactly. After 2 hours,
yeah.
everyone has to go home.
Yeah. Nobody's gonna sell anything here. We are just here to like have fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Free food,
Yeah.
unlimited drinks. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
let's go to topic 2.
All right.
Do you go 2, 3, 4, 5? What do you want?
3. Let's go. I actually
let's do
forgot
3.
what each round.
Yeah, me too. I forgot. Oh, that's good. Making others feel interesting.
Ah.
This is your superpower, Josh.
Yeah, bro.
Making others feel interesting. Like, okay, so there are people that I meet in my life that like drain the hell out of me. Like energy wise, after talking to them, I feel heavy. I feel like I need to go and take a nap. And then there's like on the flip side, right? People that I meet, that I get to interact with, afterwards I feel like I'm on the top of the world. Like I want to run through a wall. I feel great, and I feel amazing about myself.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I don't even know anything about the other person, like not much, but I walk away feeling like I'm like the king, you know.
Right.
I think that's a superpower. It's understated. It's not something that people actively think about or train as a skill set or try to acquire as a skill set, but it comes naturally to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Josh, I think you're one of them. Walk me through if that's intentional or is that something that you just kind of do.
Right. Interesting, because I was thinking whether I want to share this story at Ecom North. But you probably wouldn't expect. But I was actually not popular, and I got bullied back in secondary school. So nobody liked me. I was this weird fat guy with acne, and I don't really know how to communicate with people. So there was a whole thing going on, and that was actually the real reason why I didn't want to go to junior college. And that's why I went to Polytechnic, because all the people in school are going there, right? So when I went to Poly, I decided that I have this chance to reinvent myself, right? Because nobody knows me there, right? I get to start from scratch. So when I was in secondary school, I started observing the popular kids. Like what made them popular? So was it the apps? Like is it because they go to the gym? Was it because they were particularly funny? And one of the things I realized is the people that are popular may or may not be the most handsome, but they seem particularly excited whenever they speak to people. And I noticed that they don't really talk about themselves that much. Like, not many people know a lot about them, but the rest of the people that knows them feels like he's a great guy. Right. So that was a big learning for me. So when I went to Poly, I decided that, okay, I'm not a very interesting person. I don't have much things going on in my life. How about I just make you the interesting person? Right? So that was something that I tested a lot in Poly. And so I started with like just asking more questions and try to be more excited about the mundane things that they think are not important. So for example, like maybe share with me something that you did in the morning that is like mundane.
I made coffee with an AeroPress.
Right. Bro, you know, I've been trying to like get into this coffee thing. It's so hard. Like the discipline to do it every single day. That's crazy. And like the amount of research that you did to probably get an AeroPress. Like I can't even go through that research. Like I can't even sit down alone. Right.
Yes, I feel seen. Thank you. I put a lot of effort into my coffee, okay?
I know, right?
The
like
beans, I picked the right grinder.
Yeah. And for people that knows how to appreciate coffee, I think they have better like taste. You know, like there are some people that just thinks like coffee is just bitter and it's just like you just drink it because it's something that you do to keep yourself awake. But I think people that knows how to appreciate coffee, people like you, can kind of like learn to appreciate life a little bit more. Just slow down time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I
Yeah.
get to see now.
Right. So
Yeah.
I think it's from that new environment that I started to learn like, hey, people actually don't realize the small things and the mundane things that they do are particularly impressive. And I think because I came from a place where I really felt that I wasn't impressive in any way, shape, or form, everybody else seems to be doing something more interesting than me. And
Right.
at some point, I started to learn that, oh shit, this is the secret to life. The secret to life is to make people talk about themselves.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
is true.
and yeah. So I think it wasn't it was I think it was like conditioned because I had the feedback of like, oh, this is working. Oh, let me keep doing more of it. Right? And I think that's a lot of what life is about, right? You kind of learn what is working and you keep doubling down on it. And at some point it became like my persona.
Yeah.
Right, like just high energy. People want to be around you. I generally put the conversation focus around you. Like that's how I am innately. I don't think much about it anymore. But I think if I were to start, it will probably be something like this. Trying to find things that that person don't think much of it, but there's probably deeper things inside it.
Yeah. And I feel like it's not something that you can't fake it, right? You can't
Yes.
fake the
Yes.
desire
Yes.
to know about someone.
Yeah. But I think you can learn. I think the underlying skill is empathy. You can start to learn. If you turn on that lens to be more empathetic, you will be able to find the small things in life that people don't appreciate, that you can empathize the journey that they're going through. Yeah. So take for example, like you work out, right?
Yeah.
I recently started working out in the morning. I know how hard it is,
That's painful,
right?
yeah.
But most people will be like, oh, you work out in the morning, oh great, right? You end the conversation there, and that's not
Yeah.
fun. That's not fun. But if you tell me
Yeah.
you went to work out, I'm like, wow, bro, you woke up in the morning. The first thing
Yeah.
you did was go work out,
Yeah,
brother. Like that's mad, yeah.
It is, man.
Right? It is, man. Like there is another person out there in the world that won't be able to do this, no matter how much money you give them.
Yeah. Yeah. That's very true.
Yeah.
And I think another thing is also curiosity. Like
yes,
just being able to just like dig deeper and ask questions that you're genuinely curious about.
yeah.
I guess you can't fake the desire, but you can always learn the questions to ask that would
Yeah.
lead to curiosity.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I got really good at asking questions because of the way that I've learned to be a coach to my peers and
Yeah.
my team. And sometimes it's really just tell me more. It's like the whole therapy thing, right? Like,
use the
what
dig
else
deeper
make you
card
feel?
dig deeper.
Yeah, dig deeper.
Yeah, but I also learned like there is a there are some people where they keep asking you questions, and there is a point where it feels like it's interrogation,
Yeah.
right? And so previously Damon does this a lot. So Damon is my co-founder at ErgoTune. He does this a lot, and I told him multiple times, but he was genuinely curious. But I think the problem was he wasn't contributing anything to the conversation. And that didn't make it feel like it's a conversation.
Right.
Right. So notice like when I talked about you going through like the whole coffee thing, I will subtly throw in like I tried to do it. It is very hard.
Yeah.
So you kind of know a little bit more about me, and you feel like we are both building on to a conversation.
Right.
Yeah, but in terms of coaching, like if you're coaching your employee or like you run a coaching business, it's very different. Like you need to ask the right question to get them to figure out. Right? But if it is on like a networking, trying to make friends, social perspective, I think you need to contribute to it.
Very true.
Yeah,
Love that.
Yeah.
All right, that's topic 2.
Topic
3.
2.
Nice. Let's see. What's next?
Your turn.
All right, let's go back. Number 2.
All right.
Ooh, reinventing yourself.
Oh, oh,
Okay, that's good. So
that's good.
I met through Ecom North this entrepreneur by the name of Gavin. He runs an office furnishing company. Very interesting guy. He's been in the business for decades, and after being in the business for decades, and it's a very successful business. It's an 8-figure a year business. He's now starting all over again with a new business called OXO, which is it's a business that aims to bridge the gap between the older employers with the younger employees or soon to be employees. And I think it's an interesting cause. They partner with Maverick Youths, and they do a lot of good stuff with very young people that are about to join the workforce, and show them a path and give them opportunities that otherwise would not be. So it's very close to my heart, and I admire that. And they host events. There are initiatives and projects that commercial in nature. They are partnering with IP companies and turning stuff into like that was like projects with these young folks into actual stuff that they could sell. So it's kind of a complex business. It took me a while to understand it. The main thing I took away from that is after 20, 30 years in a business, putting myself in his shoes, I'd be like, man, that's my entire identity.
Yeah.
It's hard to decouple, me from the business. I feel it right now. Like Kronos, my agency is also part of me, and I'm a part of it. It's hard for me to kind of decouple.
Yeah.
And to be able to do that all over again, reinvent yourself with a new thing at his age, at his life stage, having kind of made it already with, I mean, like if I think about it from like an outsider's point of view, he's checked off all the boxes. He's achieved financial success. His family's great. He's got great kids, great marriage, all of that stuff, right?
Yeah.
And now he's like tackling a new adventure. Like what the, like why take the risk? Maybe it's just me and like speaking to my own insecurities, but this just fascinates me.
It's hard. I think I got hit the hardest, and it was a slow burn after I left ErgoTune. You can imagine. I think you most founders who have ran the business for more than like 4 or 5 years, you will feel it that you are part of it, right? Every day you get your wins and your losses and your purpose from the business, right? Because it just consumes a large part of your life. Right, and you try to, and in order for you to sustain that long, you try and find subsets of purpose within it, right? So like for ErgoTune, it was like, okay, let's see how big we can get this, so we can have financial freedom. But the subsets of the purpose was like, oh, I get to sell chairs to pay for my team's wedding, right? They get to buy a house because of the way that I run business. So you kind of find subsets of purpose from it. And a moment like that was gone for us. It was the first 6 months of we're finally free. Let's go and do what people say when they have money, right? So we went to travel, and after a while you realize like, wow, traveling quite tiring. It was like ancient city or like a old town looks the same in every single country, like. So like, every old town looks the same. Like every chapel, looks the same. So like I was like, huh. So what do I really want to do? So I came back to Singapore. I was like, okay, I'm done with the traveling thing. What do I do now, right? And like trying to find the initial thought was always, okay, let's go back to ecom. And because that is what we know. Yeah. That is what we are comfortable with. We have built all the networks and knowledge around being able to run an ecom business, right? Let's just go back and find like a home run. But it's hard because you've learned so much about the business that you know the traps. You no longer have the naivety that this is easy. Right? So,
yeah.
And you have so many stupid frameworks in your head on which business won't make it.
You become that old critic.
Yeah.
The old critical old man.
Yeah, and you're like, yeah, it's not only that he needs to make it needs to go 9 figures. If not, it doesn't change my life, right? Like, so you have these like stupid thoughts in your head on like why do you want to do it? And I think the reason why it was hard for us, because for a very long period of time, our purpose was chasing that financial freedom. And I think a lot of us, we don't know how to pivot away from that purpose. Because it's quantifiable, it's measurable, you can see it in your quality of life. It is what the whole ecosystem in Singapore is comparing, right? Even in certain cities of the world, that is how you're being measured by, both as like a man or as a career, like that's how you're being measured. So it becomes the easy way to chase for your purpose, and nobody faults you for it, right?
Yeah.
But then if you want to reinvent yourself into, let me go and try the arts. Let me go and try if I were to 10x family time, what would that look like? How do I measure how much my son loves me? You know? How do I measure a good marriage? Right? I can't. And if you are the type of person that builds a company, you everything in your head is all
metrics and KPIs?
A metric and KPI, right? Like, what do I measure? Time spent with my wife?
What are the leading indicators?
And NPS score? Like,
would you recommend this marriage to your
right?
friends?
Yeah, if you and I weren't married, would you recommend me to your best friend, you know?
Bro, that's a whole can of worms, my guy. Let's not go there.
Yeah, so I thought like that whole trying to learn what their new purpose is incredibly hard. And for most people, like I after the exit, I got to know a lot of like 9-figure people. And there's a whole camp of people that are still continuously trying to chase that money, right? And nothing wrong. It's just, I think for most of us, we didn't figure out that it is okay to have another purpose, and it's hard. It's hard to have another purpose to shift a purpose, to understand that, okay, this is a transition phase. I'm trying to find something new. And what would that something new look like? It requires me to go out and start testing things again, while my comfort zone is in ecom. Right? But going out to test, like, what would helping the youths be like? What would doing improv be like? What would doing stand-up comedy be like? What would be doing like volunteer work be like? And trying to see whether are you able to dedicate yourself to that. I think that is something that is incredibly difficult. Yeah.
And it's also a new.
I say this no matter what net worth you are at. Whether you are at 7, 8 or 9 figures is the same.
Yeah.
Like, all of them struggle with the same thing.
Yeah, 100%. It feels like so it's interesting because on the flip side, right? So there's like I feel like there's like two paths. On one universe, it's you're just chasing that number, and the number gets bigger and bigger and bigger every time.
Yeah.
I mean, no fault to that. I think that adventure continues. But then some might argue that then what's the meaning of it all, right? Like what is it trying to prove? And then on the flip side, there's also the non-monetary. I've escaped the matrix. I now win on my own terms. I win on the terms that I care about truly beyond money. And I think it's a privilege to be able to play it in that game. And also pretty courageous.
Yeah.
And you're right, like the net worth thing doesn't change anything. Doesn't change anything.
It really doesn't change. And I'm saying this, although I know this, I'm still trying to chase a higher net worth. Like, knowing this, that's how hard it is, you know? Like, you know the answer to it, but like, you are still chasing it. Yeah, it's a money monster that is difficult to slay, I think.
100%. You know, speaking of net worth, it's so interesting. I would always think that, you know, that there would be like a number, there's like ultimate number where it's irrational to expect any more, and therefore you're now ascended. Yes. I always feel like there's like this threshold But it doesn't seem like that's true.
Bro.
So there's a story.
No, bro.
I got to meet. I think the probably the first first or second ever billionaire that I got to meet like in person was at an Ecom North event.
Oh, nice.
In Vancouver. This guy that runs he owns AeroPress. So the guy that runs Tiny Capital. His name is Andrew Wilkinson. He started with an agency, and then he basically built a whole bunch of. He bought a couple of businesses, rolled it up, became Tiny. It's a public company, and at one point he was worth well over $1 billion.
Right.
And not anymore, I think. But he said that at least in my conversation with him, it's like it didn't really change anything in his life, and he realized that it's not the point. He also realized that the crowd that he ended up with at that level faced very similar personal struggles as he was when he was kind of pushing towards that number.
Right.
He said that the moment he realized that this is not his crowd was when one of the billionaire friends that he had came up to him and said that, hey man, I don't know, wait, actually the story was like the other way around. He was like asking the friend that, like something along the lines of, you probably have enough, right? You've well over like multiple $1 billion in net worth, and you have everything that you possibly want. And the guy was like, you know what? That's not true. I really want to get to 10 billion. I was like, what? And he was like, why? But what's the point? What's that?
Right.
And then the guy was like teary-eyed and said, you know what? I have yacht money. You see that guy over there?
Uh-huh.
That guy's got mega yacht money. I can't afford to buy that guy's yacht. It's like one of those like massive multiple $100 million yachts that I mean that's ridiculous. It's like such an extreme example, such an extreme case of like chasing the you don't escape the hamster wheel by running faster in the hamster wheel.
Yeah.
You got to find a new
I don't think it feels extreme to them. Cause like I felt this. Like when I was trying to make it, I was like, wow, $1 million in your bank seems like that's good enough for me. You know, like I'll be happy. I'll be able to travel anytime I want. I'll have the restaurant freedom that most people like crave
restaurant
for.
freedom,
Restaurant freedom, right?
Restaurant freedom.
I'll be able to go to the grocery, the organic section, without blinking an eye.
$5
goddamn,
broccolis.
the no pesticides. Yeah, I'll be able to live healthy. Like $1 million, I can get there. And once I hit like mid 7 figures, then I was like, oh no, like the game is a bigger house. The game is condo. The game is in a pristine area with a sea view, right? And then once you get there, you're like, oh no, the game is a landed because you own land in Singapore, right? And land is a thing that never ends. Then I was like, oh right. Oh no, the in between the game is to buy business class without blinking. Like, oh shit. I'm not there. I'm a mouse chaser. I maximize all my freaking cards, right? Like, yeah, I'm a mouse chaser, bro. No shame in that. I'll do that even if I have $1 billion, right? I'll still chase mouse. Like, points belong to me. But I no longer have a fair price membership app. I think that is true wealth.
Oh, wow, damn. You don't have fabric? What the heck? I feel like that's just fiscally irresponsible. I don't know what you're talking about. Think of all the vouchers you're missing out on, bro.
Yeah, so like I realized it didn't end, and like the goalpost kept shifting. And I think one of the reasons is because the type of people that you hang out with, they change as your net worth grows. Right, like at least in your professional circle, right? Because the type of conversations that you have, or the type of lifestyle that you have, like people maybe with a lower net worth, they are not at that lifestyle. So for example, like if I want to travel, like it's there are degrees to travel, right? You can go the way I did it as a student, or you can go like as an adult and go ham, or you can go like freaking Ritz-Carlton every single night in the presidential suite, right?
Yeah.
So like things, then you like, I think I didn't intentionally do this. It just you naturally like move towards this new circle. And I think it takes a Buddha Zen mentality to be like, that is your life. I am not gonna get poisoned by this. I'm okay being in my life. You know, like, this is my decisions.
That's hard. That's hard.
It's hard. And like, so a lot of my friends, they ask me like, why don't I have a supercar? Right? I'm like, because none of my friends have it. But I can imagine if it's true. Yeah. None of my friends would think that it's a flex. You know?
Yeah.
Right? Like if I drive a supercar to you, you'll be like, wow, bro, stupid, like the hum cannot go past.
Yeah, that's like, I don't think it's that practical, bro. Not in Singapore.
Yeah. But if I was in like a sales organization, I would 1000% own a supercar.
Oh, yeah.
1000% is everybody has it. I feel like that is what success looks like to me. Right, like, so I think a large part of it was like with the environment. So I think with that reinventing yourself, the ability to choose who your environment still is, I think that is one of the key as well.
Word. All right. All right, let's go. Topic 4.
Let's go.
Let's go 4 or 5?
Let's go. Yeah.
Let's go 4. The new scam or
The
edge
new scam
in ecom.
Let's go.
All right, so I think we both started fairly early, right? In the not super early, but early enough in the e-commerce space and ecom boom.
Past the dropshipping era. To the brand building era.
Yeah, 100%. I got to witness and experience the dropshipping boom.
Oh.
And I came across, this was in 2017. 17, 18. And I got to see some of the biggest dropshippers out of Vietnam, Hong Kong, China, selling just shitty products to people from all over the world. At like just $30, $40 a pop, but it costs like less than $1 to manufacture and maybe a couple dollars to ship. Right. It's just adding no value to society in any way. Basically, just I feel like it's
consumerism.
Purely that, and I think at the time it's just pure advertising arbitrage, right? Media arbitrage.
Yeah.
And back then, the scam was that, like precisely that. You make a big promise of a super high quality product and deliver something that's super shitty.
Right.
That's what I would consider gray hat, right? Gray hat's like, it's not illegal, but it's also not ethical. That's gray hat. You won't get into, technically, most of the time, you won't get into trouble, but you will be, it's just frowned upon. And there's also the extreme, the black hat territory. Black hat's just straight up illegal, like scamming, for example. Right. I think the new edge in ecom today and the new scam is AI ads. And AI ads is interesting because there's a bit of an arbitrage opportunity where if you're in the know, like we use AI every day because Josh, you and I, we're like, we're just nerds.
Frontier of tech, bro.
We're frontier of tech. We're just a user. No, we're like the somewhat early quartile, early 50% of adopters, right? Users.
Yeah.
I think the real test is if you go on a taxi or a Grab, and you hear the guy talking about AI in a way that you're using it. That's when you know that's mass adoption.
If he's like, oh, I have a Hermes agent that is managing my routes and calculating my profits, I'm like, bruh, I'll short entropic immediately.
That's what happened in crypto, right? Like the moment your taxi uncle is talking about Ethereum or worse, what's that? AVAX. Oh my gosh, what the heck?
I love how the benchmark, the floor is always taxi uncles. Like, I mean,
That's like I think it's representative of like general population, right?
yeah.
And dude, taxi uncles talk to everybody.
Oh yeah,
They talk to they have the widest surface area of coverage of like conversations that possibly can be had in the country, if you think about it that way.
Yeah.
And if they, if they're talking to the masses, and he's convinced, like the guy's convinced. That's it, man. That's the tipping point.
The guy that is never convinced about anything is convinced.
Yeah. That's when you know to start pulling away. Anyway, so I think there's an arbitrage between the people who know it and the people who don't know it. And I've seen unfortunately just fairly unethical behavior in some of the e-commerce dropshipping brands that I've come across, even today, right? Making AI ads and making false claims, or setting up a false story to evoke emotions. For example, this is a business that is set up to save in memoriam of my dog, for example. People get very emotional around animals, right? This is in honor of my of I don't know what's a typical dog name. Of my dog. Cookie, of Cookie, my dog. Passed away just this year, and I'm selling away all his toys and all the things he used to love at a super steep discount, because that's what Cookie would have wanted. That's unethical. I think it's making a fake story and whatnot, right? And a reason for the sale. Probably not going to be as effective, but I've seen examples where it's done really, really well, and businesses have scaled to like 8 figures and beyond. And then the super unethical would be just straight up making falsifying personas, like creating an AI avatar of a well-known celebrity and running ads on it. It used to happen. Not as much anymore on mainstream advertising platforms, right? It's hard to do that on Meta, on TikTok. But on alternatives, on native advertising platforms, that's a wild west, my friend. It's still possible. People still do it, and people still get scammed. So I'm curious about what's the white hat version of. So that's like, it's a superpower, right? You can use it for good. You can use it for bad. It's like with great power comes great responsibility, right? So what's the using it for good version of that?
Right. But firstly, I think the people that are listening to this, please don't go into the gray and black. Like, it's. I know it's tempting, but you need to be able to sleep at night, and no amount of money can buy that piece of sleep. That's my opinion. But I think with regards to like the white hat, we take like your core constraint of building e-com. Typically, it's the creative velocity, right? And the ability to test new angles, new personas, new concepts as quickly as possible, to be able to storytell the way that it captures attention, and to reinforce your brand positioning. I think those currently can be amplified with AI, right? And I think a lot of owners, they are probably not. We came from the era where everything needs to be shot ourselves, right? I think if you think about AI ads, I like recently I've seen a lot of adaptations of certain animations, like your claymation or your Disney Pixar type of animations, right? That captures attention. But I think one of the type of AI ads is like the one that IM8 did, where they AI how it looks like inside your body.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So because like this type, it's very difficult to film.
Yeah.
Right? And people expect it to be AI.
Yeah.
Right? So you are able to like go into places like how your skin looks like, and like deep underneath the different layers, how it looks like. And I think those are kind of like the things that you will be able to do. I spoke to the founder of Deluxe, the guy that sells watch straps.
Ken.
Yeah, Ken. So he was telling me previously he wasn't able to do to build blog pages for all his different SKUs with the different pairings. So there
Oh,
could be a leather strap for a Rolex Daytona 2025 model, right?
right.
But the same model you might have a rubber strap or
Right.
the
It's
different types of
a
versions,
million
right?
and one.
Right. So in the past, it's very difficult to build. There's not enough ROI to have a whole department focus on just building these blog pages. But the search volume is because the search volume is not there. The search
Yeah.
volume is maybe like 10 a month, right? Like
Yeah.
not many people are searching so specific. But now with AI, he's able to generate like 3,000 variations of it.
Ah.
And yeah, and with that, you get 10 traffic from each one of them. That's 30,000 additional page views. With a 1%
Yeah.
conversion, that's like 300 times $100 AOV. That's like 30K straight into your top line per month.
Not bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
no
like,
CAC. No CAC.
no CAC, bro.
No
No
CAC.
CAC.
That's the best.
Yeah. So like I think like people are using there are people that are using AI in a effective way where previously due to the labor cost and the ROI of it didn't make sense. But now with AI replacing labor and being able to do things at scale, like these are the type of possibilities that we can start to think about from a white hat perspective.
Yeah.
lah.
That's
Yeah.
that seems like the closest. The closest path to turn AI tokens and credits into CAC or like
Yeah.
or like yeah, replacing CAC with AI tokens.
Yeah. Next time one of the
cool.
metrics is what's your token to CAC ratio.
Token to CAC ratio. No, token to what would that be?
Revenue.
Return on token.
Return on token.
Pretty good, eh?
Gotta trademark that, man.
Yeah, ROT.
Yeah, but I think most of the e-com owners, they are probably at the stage of using it for internal processes, ideations, reading
Yeah.
the financials. I think those are the obvious ones. I don't think a lot of people crack the customer acquisition side. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
that's hard.
Yeah.
I've seen some very cool stuff being built. I can't share the details of it because they're doing it confidentially and
Right.
it's like a proprietary system that some of our clients are building. But they're just rethinking the kind of constraint that you mentioned, right? Creative velocity.
Yeah.
How do you completely sidestep that? Because what used to be the case in the past is you need judgment, you need human judgment so that you can deploy the limited amount of resources you have to shooting content. You have to pick the right things to shoot and have a good theory for what's going to work. Otherwise, you're going to just waste money down the drain on whether that be UGC creators or influencers or your own creators. But now with AI, you can do that at scale, potentially, in theory, do that at scale and use scale to just completely sidestep judgment. You don't have to worry about judgment anymore because now you can test all of your theories at once at a cost that's like a minuscule fraction of what it used to be.
Yeah.
And just outpace your competitors that way. But it's also kind of like a window of opportunity, right? At some point, this would be the norm, and everyone's gonna be able to do it.
Right.
And there was a time where
there'll be softwares built around it.
there'll be softwares built around it, and everybody will have access to the softwares. There was a time when having Klaviyo installed was an advantage.
As an edge. Yeah.
Yeah, it was an edge, believe it or not. But like back then, triple whale at one point was an edge.
Yeah. There was one
anymore.
Instagram hashtag was an edge, bro.
Instagram hashtags, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. What the heck? That's OG, yeah.
Yeah, but I like the idea of building it into a system because I speak to a lot of younger e-com founders and a lot of time they place a lot of bet on one creative. My one founder story, my one storytelling video, my one UGC, and they hope that pops, right? If it doesn't pop, it puts them in a very difficult financial situation.
Yeah.
But I think the way like we built our creative department back then was it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who it is. Like I don't really care. There's a cost that we are willing to pay for per creative, but
Yeah.
on the larger scheme of things, it's about how many shots you take on goal, right? And
Yeah.
I think with AI, you are able, maybe back then you are able to take 10, 20 shots on goal. Now you are able to take 1,000 of them in a
Yeah.
day, right? And yeah, like so
While you're asleep.
while
Yeah.
you're asleep. Yeah. So then
promise.
like you learn a lot faster about where your brand how your brand resonates with people. So I think like this window is something that people should capitalize on. Yeah.
I agree. All right.
Yeah.
Final topic.
Let's go.
Outsource
Damn.
versus build personal capability. Okay, this one's near and dear to my heart because I'm struggling with this. I'm trying to figure out what I should be building personally as a personal capability versus outsourcing. This actually came from my a couple of conversations. One was with Gabe Chia. So he's a wizard on personal brand stuff. He's so good at it, man. And obviously he's paid his dues. He's done his years of hard work to get to where he's at, and he's got a track record of just success with other brands as well.
Yeah.
So I'm his student, right, for his consulting coaching thing.
Okay.
And I'm a terrible student.
Oh, right.
I'm
As we all
absolutely
are.
terrible. Supposed to be posting stuff on a regular, and I haven't even gotten past the first task of posting 3 videos that
shit.
is like prescribed.
Okay.
And I got stuck. Frankly, it's on me. I got stuck. I let other things seep through my calendar. I'm building Ecom North and Chronos at the same time, so a lot of things can seep through if I don't block off time.
Yeah.
And so I've been off the belief that I think that I should only do things that either have a direct impact on the immediate core KPIs of my business that I have accountability for, or B, that and I enjoy doing. If I don't enjoy doing and it has an influence on my core KPIs, I should either look to build a team around it, or outsource, or figure a way around it, because I'm not going to be great at it if I don't if it's not something that I truly kind of enjoy. Doesn't always apply. For example, I don't enjoy reviewing my financials every month, but I have to do it.
Yep. But you can get your agent to do it now.
I can get an agent to do it now. And so Gabe is of the belief that every founder should get really good at building their own personal brands.
Yeah.
Even doing their own edits. They need to know how the process is run so that they can train their team and coach their team to do it and take over afterwards.
Right.
So that's one side of the spectrum. On the other side of the spectrum, there's a longtime friend and client of mine who runs a really successful business, 100 mil a year skincare business. And this has to do with AI. And he's all in on AI. He's built a team around AI, but he's of the belief that as a founder, I don't need to be great at AI. He doesn't believe that the founder needs to be amazing at doing the thing. But rather they have to do founder things and build teams and systems around the opportunity that is AI. And that resonates with me more because I'm lazy and I don't want to do the work.
Right. You're finding your confirmation bias.
I think I'm finding my confirmation bias. So you tell me how are you thinking about all this?
Right.
What do you- how do you draw a line?
Why do you want to build your personal brand?
I think it's just okay. There's 2 things. One's it's AI resilient. I think it survives AI. And 2, it has a compounding kind of area effect.
Right.
It's like one of those area effect skills, right? Like when you play video games, like that's the area effect thing.
Yeah.
that has kind of a amplification in everything else that I'm trying to do, whether that's be building a community or building my agency or getting leads, getting clients, or just being able to meet new people and have better conversations.
Right. Yeah. As in, I think that makes sense. Which is probably also one of the questions you ask yourself is how important is it to you? Because I think it feels like right now it is second priority, which is entirely fine.
Yeah.
You're currently running multiple stuff, right? But if you kind of see it like a long-term thing, then the way I think about it, it's a little bit like learning meta. Like some of the younger founders that I coach, they outsource meta to an agency.
Yeah.
When I asked them why was this ad turned off, why are we not spending more, they couldn't answer, right? And you know, right? You know that you don't need to know how to click what buttons, but you need to know enough to have a conversation.
Yeah.
So for me, I tried to build my personal brand for almost a year and a half. I don't think I have done it in the most time efficient way. I'm currently, if we use the vanity metrics, I'm currently at 10,000. But you do see people that knows how to build it to have like 10,000 in like 3 videos, right? Like so,
right.
And I posted like hundreds of them, right? Like so, I midway through was when I learned like I don't know enough, so I went to hire an editor,
right?
And I expect the editor to know how to make it good,
right?
But I don't know how to have a conversation with the editor on what is good and what is bad. You know? So I can't. So if you watch all my videos, like it's done by the editor. Is it good? I don't know. Is it bad? I don't know. I know it's not having the views that I want lah. But what do I need to change about it? The fuck do I know? Like is it the hook? Is it the retention? Is it the topic sucks? Like I don't know. Right? So I only recently came to the realization that okay, if I believe that this is something that is gonna be long term, it's gonna be compounding, I need to know enough to have a conversation. I need to know enough to watch a video to know why did this work, and watch a flop video and like why did this not work. Right? So once I understand that enough, I think that is where you can outsource. So you don't really need to know how to do it, but the same as meta, the same as writing emails, the same as all key skills that you think are important. You just need to know enough to have a conversation. So then it's easier to hire people lah. I think with regards to the 9-figure founder that is all in on AI, but he doesn't touch it. I think AI is a little bit more unique because it's conceptually, I think we all understand what AI can do, right? It replaces labor, it replaces workflows. You watch enough to kind of know enough, but nobody really knows what is the full capability of it, right? It's a little bit less on like short form videos, because I think short form videos is more soft. Like if you ask people that knows how to do it, they know why or what you need to change, right, to have a 2-3x improvement in the vanity matrix. I think for AI it's like that. But you can also argue that if he is a little bit more proficient in AI, he would probably have a better conversation with his AI engineers.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
The question is that delta, that incrementally better conversation, is that worth the cost?
Yeah, because like how will the AI engineers know what does he want to optimize for? Like what is his core, the stuff that he cares about, right? And if he doesn't test enough, like if I didn't test my Hermes agent, I wouldn't know what my Hermes agent is capable of doing. And I wouldn't be able to tell you. Like now I can send an Instagram reel to my Telegram and they pull out the transcript, take screenshots every 5 seconds and read it so that next time I can use it. Like if you don't try it before, like how many people have done that, you know? So it's a little bit harder to have conversations. But once again, if you have other better things to do, right? Like then AI at its bare minimum can help you improve your bottom line by like 10-20%. Then fuck it, like Just let them do that, bro. I'm good.
Yeah.
Like, wait till Anthropic fucking get listed, right? Then like everything becomes enterprise level. Then we kind of have a proper conversation about this whole thing. But I think it's how important you think it is, lah. But for you, you're managing 2 companies. Like, is the maybe after Ecom North, right? Like, you will be able to find time. But whether or not you really think that personal brand is an alpha, I think you are probably at the stage where I was at in my first 3 months. It's like, does it really help me? Would it really get me anything? Like, if I become a 100K account, like what does that do? You know, like, I'm very happy going Chronos the way I want. Like, You start,
Do I have to dance now? Do I have to do
like,
dances?
Like, Sabrina Carpenter got a new song? Come on, man. Let's go.
Shit, I gotta... Give me peace.
But I think after, so on the flip side, because we are all ecom people, right? I think learning how to do short form, learning the edits helps with your ads. Significantly.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah. Because they I think the skill that they have is they understand storytelling and how to get attention, especially for Gabe. Like, he understands what hooks a viewer. Like, it could be you could have the same meat, but if the hook doesn't work, it just doesn't, right? And it's a way to think about hooks, which we spend like so much money trying to obsess over hooks.
Yeah,
so
true.
At least, like, if they are from another world, there's kind of like figure that out. So I think that is like the way I think about it, lah. You just need to know enough, and I think if you really, you're a smart guy, I think you dedicate like 3 weeks to a month to figuring this out. You can outsource already. It's not the hardest thing in the world. You have done way harder things. Yeah, 1000%. You have done way harder things. Yeah.
I don't know about that. It just feels very, very hard. I don't know why.
Yeah. But also, I think whenever I want to give up, I have a hit, like a video that does exceptionally well, and traction just makes you want to do more.
The small wins compound, right?
Yeah. If your first video hits 1 million views, you won't be having this conversation with me, bro.
That's true.
You'll be like, oh, Ecom North, oh no, my organic content hit 1 million views. Like, it's not a problem.
Yeah, I'm an influencer now, man. Don't talk to me. Talk to my agent.
I'm charging per video now.
yeah, per vid. You know, interestingly, so this is how sick Gabe is, right?
Yeah.
So I got connected with him because he's a friend of one of my co-founders at Ecom North.
Okay.
And so I connected with him because of Ecom North. I wanted to get his help for Ecom North. I realized that actually I need help, man. I need help with my personal brand stuff.
Yeah.
So we met for coffee.
Right.
This long ass conversation, and after that conversation, I got so inspired that I posted my first video just based off his advice. Yeah. And then I was doing the thing, I was editing, and I realized that I kept hitting like roadblocks. I was like, this is so hard, man. I had to do the cuts and the and the whatnot, and like shorten the thing to 1 minute. I was like, how do I shorten this thing to 1 minute? It's like a 5-minute long video, man. It turns out you could. Yeah. And I sent it to him. I was like, bro, I took advice. This is the product. What do you think before I post? He's like, hold on, give me a sec. And like 30 minutes later, he came back with a fully edited video. Okay. Down to 1 minute. He's like, hey bro, I got it edited for you. I was like, what the heck? You did it yourself? Like, he's like, yeah, you can go post it now. So I did. That video ended up doing, it was on Instagram. It wasn't a lot. It was like 10,000, 11,000 views. God damn! Which is very good considering that good, bro. Every one of my other videos had less than 1,000 views, okay? Right. Yeah. Prior to that, less than 1,000 views. Right. Yeah. I was like, whoa, this is a dopamine hit I wanted. So people this is the recognition I always had that I wish my parents gave me. That's right. I just need public approval. That's all I needed. Bro. But I think like people simplify like, oh, just like short form. But actually it's like
there's so many
So much
there's so
work,
many
man.
micro skills. There's the ideation, the scripting, the filming. Within the
Yeah.
filming, there's the lighting and the angles and like how you say it. And then there's the B-rolls and like how to edit it before you actually post it. Yeah,
Dude.
it's work, it's work. But
It's so much
but
work.
I think once you go specific, you start to realize certain parts can AI lah. Or certain parts
Yeah.
can VA.
Yeah, VA or yeah.
Yeah, I got my VA to do the whole B-roll folder thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you gave your VA access to your iCloud?
Yes, Drive lah, Google Drive.
Good Drive. Wow.
Yeah. So she also do very fast. And she's like,
Oh.
I'm done. Like, is there anything more? Then I'm like, what the? Like, I'm the bottleneck in life now. Like, like why are you telling me this? Like, if you slack for another 3 more days, I will not know. I expect it to be done like in a month's time. There's so many.
Maybe she AI'd it.
Hey, maybe she AI'd it. Yeah,
Maybe, man. Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah,
That was
but,
awesome.
but talking about this, like I started to, because one of the things that I'm trying to do recently is to RNG my life. So like random number generator my life.
What the heck?
I realized that I keep hanging out around the same people.
Right.
Nothing wrong with those people, just that we have the same conversations. It's about meta, ROAS, CAC, creatives, products. Like, it's still fun for me. But I decided to RNG into other communities that it makes no sense for me to be inside.
Right.
And it made myself feel a lot happier in life. Going back to the whole purpose thing. Yeah. Because you realize that there's so many other communities and so many other things that people are struggling with, and then when you look back on your own little niche, you start to be like, bro, like we are comparing on different levels, bro. So like, yeah, go if it helps, go RNG your life a little bit. Go join some coffee community. Like go around and taste like coffee.
Yeah, go taste coffee. Coffee's great,
Let's
man.
go taste coffee. Yeah.
The different types of coffee. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it really helps. So one of the things is I recently went to join an improv class, and there was so like I don't think I'm fearful of going to improv, right? Because of my character and my personality, like it's not something that scares me. But when I went there, I saw this girl throughout the 2.5 hours. She was like pulling her hands, looking down, scratching her fingers, and like just super nervous. And then I thought to myself, like, what the fuck made you pay $400 to put yourself in this situation and willingly want to grow yourself?
Yeah.
Like that was frame breaking for me, because I don't think I have experienced that in a very long time.
Yeah.
Right? And you only get that. Yeah, you only get that by
You don't
RNG
stumble.
your life.
Yeah, you don't stumble into it, right? You gotta pay for that thing.
Yeah. Like you willingly put your hard-earned money into this, knowing that it's gonna be super uncomfortable for you.
Yeah.
It's not regular uncomfortable. It's not like us going on stage to speak uncomfortable. It's like you going to an audition and asking you to cry on the spot and having like 30-year-old uncles judge you like that level. Right? Like it's mad uncomfortable. So like I started to realize, like, I learned new things about myself. I realized I have not been putting myself in like these type of uncomfortable situations. So like I'm trying to find these things.
More discomfort.
More discomfort. Hence I'm a returning speaker at Ecom North. Gotta try new material.
Gotta try new material.
Gotta try new material, bro.
Heck yeah. Dude, talking about RNG, you gotta get into the Beyblade community, man. Remember
No.
Beyblade?
Really?
Beyblade is a new thing.
Beyblade
now.
is back.
Beyblade is back. So I was at a friend's like a house party thing,
Right.
and they had like this Beyblade setup.
Okay.
And I got to play Beyblade for the first time after like, I don't know what, 20 years.
God damn.
Bro, it's fun as hell, man.
Yeah.
Think
bro.
like, have you played Beyblade when you were a kid?
Bro, I was top 8 in Singapore.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
So
I have a
imagine that, right?
Yeah.
Imagine that feeling, but now you have money.
Oh shit!
What the heck?
Wow! Poison, 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 poison.
You're
Poison.
welcome. You're welcome. You're top
You're
8.
you're not a nice person. Yeah, I'll stop it. Yeah.
How did I not know that? What the heck?
I use the turtle base. You know the turtle base? Where you can put like 4 balls, so it's like super heavy. Yeah. I went to find balls that are heavier than usual, but it's still the same size. So it's like a different density. So the moment I like fly my blade, right, it just stops in the center. It doesn't move at all. So so then the moment somebody comes smack me, they fly. Like that was all I did. And the reason why I was only in top 8 was because my opponent had stamina, so he didn't reach the center. He just kept running around until I died. So like that was
What the heck?
that was my Beyblade story. Yeah.
Are we gonna see a Beyblade comeback?
Wow. Now you
Josh's Beyblade era.
Bro, now I need to
Part 2.
3D print my own Beyblade. Like
Dude, you could make a what's that super dense heavy metal? Tungsten.
oh.
Tungsten is the super heavy metal, right? You could
Right,
kind of
right.
CNC those things in the balls.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone's thought about it. Someone's done it before.
Hey, that could be you, bro. I can't believe Beyblade made a comeback.
There's a whole thing, man. My friend sent me a photo of this Beyblade event get together thing. It's a mall.
Yeah.
Massive, man. It looks massive.
Right.
It's a whole thing. Yeah, that's my new curiosity. Not yet an obsession.
Bro, I'm pretty
Curiosity.
sure the world is just looking at what did millennials wish they had when they were a kid, and then just slowly, sequentially bring them back.
Yeah.
This is like the K-pop stars that like retire and then they come back, right? Like, it's the same thing, bro. Now you guys have money, you can pay for my concerts.
Yeah. What else? Tamagotchi.
Oh yeah.
I think they're trying to make a comeback. I've seen it around.
Oh
Not
really?
Yeah, not
Right.
quite. Neopets. Shit.
Neopets. Oh damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Neopets will make a comeback.
I don't know, man.
They'll
Is that still a
start to do
thing?
merch on it. I don't know, but like I'm pretty sure if they do merch, blind box on it, it will fly.
Blind
For
box
sure.
Neopets. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a prediction, man.
Yeah.
Sick, dude.
All right.
That's a good episode 1.
That's
a wrap.
That's that. Fucking great, bro. Love it.
That was so good.
Love it.
Sick.
All right. For those that listen until now, if you do not have Ecom North tickets, you are dead to me. Right? Like, I'll see you at Ecom North, and you'll have a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah.